We're going down the road just to pray. There are endless police now coming.
So right now we are heading to go and pray, and as you'll see passing the convoy of cars here, there's an endless number of police coming past us on the wrong side of the road. I'm not 100% sure where I get to. I've got a weak connection now. I might lose signal. I will be videoing to show you what's happening. Right now we're just running down towards 1806, the far side of the barricade, the bridge that you saw us at the other night.
Traveling south on the 18th. We can't even get close to Fort Rice. Fort Rice is about, I would say, 8 miles from here.
It looks like the road up ahead has been blocked. Have very weak service right now.
So we're gonna end up parking back here and walking, would be my guess.
Looks like we're pulling over to park. Not sure at this stage exactly what's happening.
They've blocked us in, so I'm gonna turn around because that was our instruction, to turn around on the other side of the road and be prepared to drive out of here in case.
So right now we've just spun around, so we've boxed in at the front. We're making sure we're not boxed in at the back. Are we getting out at this stage?
If you guys are going up to the front, this would be the place to do it. We're all gonna park this way so that we can get out quickly if necessary. If the inspections.
Cool. So we're just jumping out now, guys. Sorry, it's going to be a bit shaky for a second. I don't know how good the feed's going to be. So just send your protection, send your love to us. This is peaceful, this is prayerful. I'm going to wander up to the front and... Okay? Oh yeah. Oh, I got you. As you can see, people are unmasked, people are unarmed.
If all we're doing is driving, why are they stopping?
As you're going to see in a second up ahead, the barricade has been put across the road.
Hey, want to run with the phone? On the track, man, hold up the stretch. Hey.
There you go.
Are you live?
Yes.
Here comes another cop car from behind us.
There's also
Need to get this cop.
cop cars coming down from behind us as well. As you can see, coming up ahead, we have to walk quite a way down the road right now to reach the point. See, there's a plane in the sky already. See, these are peaceful, unarmed border protectors. See more, okay. See more cops are coming down right now. This is the Bismarck police. As you can see, personally walking on the shoulder of the road, so not obstructing traffic. Currently doing nothing illegal. Parked legally on the side of the road. Armed border protectors. Going for a prayer march. As you get closer, you're going to see the road blocked completely by the police. You'll see on the side roads there's more and more police coming from the sides right now. Hopefully this connection's going to hold, but if it doesn't, please just keep sharing this out to show what this is, to show that this is peaceful, to show there are no face masks, everyone is peaceful, water protectors here to pray. You see already what they're being met with. There you guys. This is peaceful, unarmed water protectors. You see the road has already been blocked. We'll get right down to the front and show you in a second. You see right now people are forming up. Forming up for the 7th generation at the front here. So you can see what is up ahead. You can see up ahead the road has been completely blocked. This is for prayerful, peaceful people. See, water is life. You can see people are unmasked. You can see people are unarmed. You can see they're forming up here for a prayer march. You can feel the love and the connection in the air right now. You hear what's being said. You hear the messages that are being given.
Thank you for being here. We love your post. America knows we're here. Thank you.
They do, they're watching right now. What were you saying, asking people to do right now? What kind of energy were you looking for right now from people?
We want their negative energy to positive energy. No fear, no fear. We have nothing to fear. Good energy.
Perfect.
Unity, prayer. We're all one. We're all here to save the water. For the world, not just indigenous, it's for the world.
Absolutely, Aho.
Hey, the guy with the ID. Yeah.
You see, I'm trying to keep out of the way. For getting in the way. No, you're fine. You see everyone formed up, peacefully, unmasked, prayerful, unarmed, water protectors. Here to send love, here to send prayer with sage and cedar. You see, it's accompanied by the helicopter right now as well. You see there are more and more officers up ahead, probably 100 yards up the road, 200 meters up the road from us. Unmasked, because people here want to show who they are, to show that they're prayerful, to show they're peaceful, to make sure people don't feel any kind of threat, whether it is intended as threat or not. They're not being anonymous. They're showing exactly who they are, these people right here, why they're stood here to protect sacred water, to turn all the negative energy that's been here in the last few days into positive energy. Thank you, Indiana, for joining. Please share this out as fast as you can. NBC, if you're there, you do have the permission to share this as well. As you'll see, we already have one helicopter, one plane. My friend Amber. Hey you. As you see, there's now more and more officers coming on the side roads here. So we're going to form up to hold ceremony right here.
You're fine. We'll just go up here past that last car. We're not going to get too close to the officer. Once you get up there, we'll have just the lines.
As you can see the signs here, water is life.
Thank you all for showing up.
See the burning of the sage. Justin, private message me, please. Yeah, wherever you are right now, set up and pray yourself. Pray yourself for the sacred water. You'll see, this is all nations, all generations, all relations, stood here in peaceful prayer. Thank you everyone joining. Comment which country you're from, which state you're from. Yeah, if you have sage at home, light your sage and pray with us. Join this across the world. Thank you, the UK, for joining. Minnesota, see you at camp tonight. Yeah, burn your Palo Santo too. Sorry. For those of you just joining, this is on Highway 1806 and it's a peaceful prayer gathering. Burning of sage, holding of cedar. Cedar is for purification. This is changing negative energy into positive energy. You'll see people are unmasked, all identities are shown. This is peaceful, unarmed water protectors. Prayers and smoke going up, thank you. Burn your sage and your Palo Santo at home. Join the prayers. As you'll see, there's people from all walks of life here, linked arms, getting ready to pray for the sacred water, for the protection, for peace and non-violence.
Gracia Rojas.
Thank you to everyone in the office that's watching.
So we have a
Remember
few
with
assigned
the
people to
peace
talk
and
to
prayer.
police today. They'll be the only ones that will be speaking with them. You guys got some banners. Banners for the front.
Do you want to briefly tell anyone what's happening?
Oh, so we're on the north side of the blockade on 1806 to come and pray in ceremony for the brutal attacks that Morton County portrayed upon our people on Sunday evening. And they blocked us off right here, so we'll just hold ceremony here.
Thank you very much. So this is a direct response for the brutality that a lot of you guys watch live on the stream at the weekend. And rather than fighting, they're coming here and praying. They're answering fear with love. They're answering violence with peace.
So we can get the banners up in front, start lining up across the road.
0-degree sleeping bag, so it's actually nice and
Just wandering up around to the front of it, so you can see as this forms up. If we lose view, I apologize, the connection here is not great. Right now the picture's great, so it doesn't look like it's being jammed. You see 18 million downstream, no DAPL. This is about everybody. This is about protecting the water for the future generations, for your granddaughter, for your granddaughter's granddaughter. If you can't stand here and pray today, pray wherever you're sat, in your office, in your house, in your car. Stop and pray and join this. You can send the energy too. You can share this if you can't be there. By sharing this, you help more people see this. You help protect these water protectors, because these are the same people standing here today that were brutally attacked with the water cannons, the percussion grenades, the tear gas. These are the same people, the same unarmed, prayerful, peaceful people. The one that's not standing here today is Sophia Walensky. Sophia Walensky had her arm mutilated the other night. You guys have seen that. So today in my prayers, I'm going to be remembering Sophia and the braveness that she showed. And thank everyone on here who's already helped support her medical fund, which last time I looked yesterday was over $275,000.
Thanks for all our people here. We're here to save the water while everybody was here to begin with. This is actually really wrong what they're doing. We're peaceful, prayerful people. This should never happen. I'm still waiting for Obama to step up, to do the right thing. He's ruining our world. He's ruining his own grandkids' world. He doesn't even realize that he's gonna have grandkids one day. What's he gonna do? What are they gonna drink? Oil? We're here to save. We're here to save water for everybody, for man, for humans, for all the people, all the animals, the fish. I'm a fish lover. We come from the Klamath River, so we're this fight's all over. It's not just here. It's all over. We're fighting an LNG pipeline that's going to go under our river. That's why we came from California clear over here to help save. And when we need to help, everybody's going to go over there. So we're one. Water is life.
Water is life.
life.
We want everybody to hold their feet high. Forward in silence.
Okay, so they've just said they're going to move forward in silence. So if you're just joining, it's a prayer walk. I'm going to join them in the silence as well for a period of time out of respect. So as you're joining, comment where you're from.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk with anyone because we don't have any reception unless we leave.
Media, back it up.
You are committing illegal activity by blocking the highway. You can vacate the roadway right now. Enter the ditches. If not, you'll be criminally arrested for disorderly conduct. You cannot block the roadway. Please go back to your vehicles and leave this area. Right now, you're illegally blocking the roadway. You need to leave this area. You'll be subject to arrest if you do not leave.
We are here in peaceful protest.
You are blocking a state highway. Please leave the area. You can enter the ditches. Otherwise, go back to your vehicles and leave the area.
We are here to pray. Let us pray, and we will leave. This is a peaceful protest.
Everyone, please come back.
Again, you're illegally blocking the roadway.
Forming up in the circle right now. It'd be nice to come back to the circle.
You cannot block the roadway. Go back to your vehicles.
Peaceful prayer.
Go back to your vehicles.
As you see, we're circling up on the side of the road. Masked. Right now, you'll see that people have vacated the road, stood on the side of the road, committing no offense, setting up to pray. Peaceful, loving prayer. As we mentioned earlier, there are people specifically in charge of speaking.
5 minutes to disperse. The time starts right now. 5 minutes to disperse. That's what we agreed upon with one of your leaders.
We've been given 5 minutes right now to do this ceremony. You see everyone's forming up right now. Peaceful, prayerful, as you'll see. We are all individuals, but you notice if any individuals do step outside of what people are here for, they are being spoken to and asked to step in with the crowd and continue in that line.
Okay, 5 minutes, let's do our thing and then go.
Okay, there's been agreed and shaken up on with the officer there. We have 5 minutes here to do this prayer circle. And then we're asked to disperse and leave. So wherever you are, join us in this prayer circle, in this prayer for the sacred water, for the sacred lands, for the people who were brutalized on Sunday night, Monday morning.
Stay back behind your banner, please.
Santa.
Thank you. Sunday night was a grievous mistake by the Morton County Sheriff's Department, where hundreds of people were hurt and brutalized, and thousands were terrorized. That night affected everybody in our camp, regardless if they were on the front lines or not. The hundreds of people that were returning to camp, pepper sprayed, maced, shot with rubber bullets, coming in bloody, soaked in water, horrified everybody in the camp, and it horrified the nation. Morton County doesn't believe that they were in the wrong. They don't believe that they did anything unjust. And for this, we gather here today to let them know that they were wrong. And if you can't pray for forgiveness, we will pray for you. So we come here to pray for Morton County Sheriff's Office and the police that engage in those brutal attacks. The world knows, and the world has watched and seen those vicious attacks that are worse than war stories, that military veterans have flashbacks from because of that. Those cannon shots that ripped into the skulls of young women, that we also know of a young lady that may lose her arm. These are lethal weapons, no matter what they say. There's also been testimony that the Morton County Sheriff's Office is ripping off the rubber faces of those rubber bullets and shooting plastic canisters into the people without no rubber on the end of them. At this time, we'll open up if anybody would like to share a few words, prayer, or song in this space to pray for our wounded and to pray for the officers. Please feel free.
I want to say a word. I want to think of Sophia Walensky, who had her arm mutilated that night, and pray that good can come from this. She can become a beacon for good in the world with all the people that have stepped up to support a stranger that they saw brutally attacked. I just pray that good can come from that and she can recover and come back to be the amazing, peaceful, unarmed water protector that she was, and continue on that and to be able to release everything that happened that night and continue with her life in a beautiful way. I hope.
Stronger, stronger.
And I want to come and say that we bring good greetings to everyone who's talking. We've been fighting these wars as not fights and struggles as Indigenous peoples. These are our homelands. We don't have another place to go and visit. We are the ancestors, the caretakers of this land. And we ask for forgiveness for the people who have harmed us. And we also ask that you would pray for the strength, and we bring you greetings.
My name is Graham Beyond. I'm from the Tinda Nation from New Mexico and Arizona. And I just want to get some words right now, encouraging you guys all, kind of reminding you guys that we're here for prayer. Here, show your faces, don't bring your goggles, and also to, again, encourage everyone, open your hearts. There's so much chaos in the world. There's so much that is going on right now, and the best way to fight that is with love. And that is why I'm here. So I encourage you guys all here, be here for love. As the Net people, we are taught to strive for what's called hojon. It's the sort of balance. There are bad things. We know there are bad things, but there are also good things. And we should always strive for that balance. So today, continue to look for that balance. Find that balance. There's hate and anger. There's pain. Even from Sunday night. There's pain that comes from everything, but we can also replace that. And the only way that this is going to stop is if we do it in a good way. Make it happen.
Well, my role this morning, I want to start off by thanking the Creator for another beautiful day. Everybody went through Sunday night, my farm. I want to remember all the defenders that not antagonized, but stood in the way and took those hits for the women and children that we were defending, as long as the water also. Not the antagonizers, but the defenders, the ones that took those hits and took that water full on, head on, as an example that we have an unbreakable spirit. We've been fighting this for over 500 years, and they don't understand that our spirit is unbreakable. We've been fighting this for over 500 years, and we're never going to stop fighting it. Oh.
Is there anybody else that would like to share? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christina, and I just wanted to say that the problem is bigger than just this pipeline. This isn't the first, and it's not going to be the last if we don't make actual change. So the only thing we can really do is encourage people to come support and help us and bring awareness to everyone, even across the world. So, and thank you all for coming and supporting, again, and standing for what's right. So, thank you.
We've had a group of people that have come together to start filling the space and giving people the opportunity to heal from the brutal attacks of Wharton County Sheriff's Department. And that's what this space is created for as well, because we need that healing as well. And last week, we've been making a presence in Bismarck to let the community, because the community doesn't believe the stories that are
are coming out of our camps. They believe the stories of Morton County Sheriff's Department. The world believes our stories. We have the evidence. But the locals continue to follow the local leadership and don't believe of the militarization or the brutal attacks that is happening just down the street from where they live. And so last week, we let them see that militarization. And every day we went into Bismarck, and every day we were met with hundreds of police with their sound cannons and their militarized vehicles. In that moment, local people started to see and witness the militarization of these peaceful, prayerful gatherings. And they are starting to understand the pain and agony and anguish that our camp lives with every day. Every day we have helicopters and planes flying overhead in our camp, 24 hours a day, not even allow our people to rest and sleep. And so by us making a presence in Bismarck and in Mandan this last week, that community got to see that militarization, got to understand the agony and the continual disruption of peace, the continual flying overhead of helicopters and planes. In that moment, those citizens then began to realize of the stress that Morton County is placing upon the people in the village. And so today, in peaceful disobedience and peaceful gathering, we will continue this into Bismarck. And we're not to gather at a certain location, and we're not to close or shut anything down, but we will travel into the city and disrupt business as usual and let the people know that if they're going to continue to support and continue to defend the brutal attacks of Morton County Sheriff's Department, that your community is going to understand and witness what our village goes through on a daily basis. And so we'll take it to the main streets of Bismarck, and we will obey the traffic laws, and we will stop at those red lights, and we will stop at those signs, but we will move slow in prayer and ceremony. We will move slow through the traffic signals. We will jam those roads in downtown Bismarck for at least an hour to show that community what our community feels in the villages that we come from, to show that community of the harassment and the disrespect of the Morton County Sheriff's Department plays on us. And I don't know how much more longer the sheriffs over here are going to stand there before they forcefully try to remove us. So I wanted to let everybody know of our purpose and intent after this. When we peacefully assemble back in our vehicles, we will keep our hazards on and keep the caravan straight into Bismarck downtown and just keep rotating those streets in a slow, prayerful manner. Play your powwow music, play whatever music you want, and let that community know.
Woo! Oh!
Let them know that enough is enough, and that they need to start taking personal responsibility for the actions of the Morton County Sheriff's Department and start taking respect and bring dignity back to North Dakota.
Vacate this area, please, okay? I've been visiting with a few of the individuals here. We appreciate how peaceful you've been today, but we need to get off the road. We've allowed you to have your ceremony, but now we need you to leave, okay?
Can we get on the sides of the road?
You can be in the ditches, but you can't be blocking the roadway at all. If any of your vehicles are blocking the roadway, they're subject to being impounded. So I would suggest that we just vacate this area right now, okay? You can't be blocking the roadway. If you're blocking the roadway, you are subject to be criminally arrested. Okay?
Do you realize that we got in the roadway because you guys blocked it?
I understand that, but I've explained that to the people I've talked to up front here, okay? Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Basically, guys, the reason why they blocked, real quick, the reason why they blocked, they realized what we were doing. We were coming up to the roadblock over there. They just wanted to de-escalate any incident that might occur if we got to that point where they blocked the road off on by the bridge. So they kind of realized what we were doing, and that's why they blocked the road. And I said that's understood, but you know, at the same time, we have to do what we came out here to do, and we did that. Our presence is known, and so this is how we do it, guys. Just make our presence known, and that's cool.
Oh.
So at this time, if there's any further words that want to be shared or any prayers that want to be sang, we can continue that. But let's get everybody behind the white lines.
Yeah.
So we can open up the road.
Right now you'll see the officers have asked us to step to the side of the road and people are doing that. Again, peacefully, prayerfully, unarmed. The same people that were brutalized as you watched the other night.
For human beings, for our right to live, for our right to exist, for our right to drink clean water, breathe fresh air, live in a world where there is none of this. Look at this over there. This is crazy. I just wanted to come up here and pray with you and stand here with peace, like my grandmother taught me, not to fight, not to raise arms, but to be peaceful. And I thank you for all that, for standing with me today. Woo!
Woo!
Let's hold silence as our elder sings up in front.
Oh.
Come in peace. We hope in your hearts that you come in peace too. Think about your children. Think about our children. Our children have to suffer. Yours don't. You believe in what they have printed on your money. In God we trust. That's not right. Capitalism is the Antichrist. Capitalism, remember, is the Antichrist. And in the good book, in your 10 Commandments, you don't believe that. We are here to remind you that we are peaceful. Come in peace. What I hold in my hand is called Ha'aktiwa, which is evergreen. And remember, when you start turning brown, you too will suffer. Just remember that. We come in peace. We remain in peace. Whatever brutality you bring upon us, it'll come back tenfold, triplefold, doublefold, whatever fold you believe in. That's not the sheep that you follow, because I know that you don't follow your folk. Help us. Help us to make the country, the U.S., and especially the congressmen, realize that they are destroying this world. And I do hope that you take the jet, or you take your rockets to the different countries or different places in this world, outside this world, and never, 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 nunca come back.
Oh. So just to show you, as you can see right now, talking about blocking the road, you can see right the way up the road, there are no water protectors on the road or vehicles on the road. The only thing blocking the road is right here. So people talking on the feed about ambulances coming through, people coming through, etc. The only thing blocking that road right now is the officers.
Like usual.
I have no opinion, I am just reporting the facts. I'm not getting into comments with people on the feed. I would ask you keep it peaceful and prayerful, as that's what this is about. And if there are people who are not being that way, do not give them the fuel for their fire. Just ignore them and they will go out. You'll see. Can you show me what you're holding?
It's a mirror so that we can show if the police start getting brutal, we can show them the way that they look so they have to face themselves in a mirror.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. So you can see the mirrors being held here to reflect back to the officers how they look when they're treating these peaceful, prayerful water protectors.
Water is life. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Water is sacred. Water.
One second. I have someone here with me who just wants to share something. You prepared to give your name or like where you're from or anything?
Cadence from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Cadence from Hawaii.
Hi.
She wants to share something with you guys about on the way here.
Yeah, right over here. We were driving at a safe speed, following the police past us at such high speeds. About 10 of them so quickly, and cut us off at a blockade on a public road so fast that we couldn't stop in time, and the car behind us hit our car. Everyone was safe. We all had seatbelts on, but it was completely unsafe what they did. Thankfully, no one was injured in the fender bender car crash we got in.
Thank you for sharing that. And can I ask you, did you happen to get any of that on video or camera or anything while it was going?
No.
Okay. So you heard that, guys. You heard that on the way here, the way that things were stopped so rapidly by the police. There was a fender bender because it was stopped in an unsafe manner to block this road. Right now you'll see they've got border patrol coming in.
Know that guy over there has a rifle too.
Who?
That guy has a rifle right over there.
Get across the road.
He's in the plain clothes.
We're not even close to the North Dakota border.
Which one? Which one?
Across the fence line, it's private property. The biggest thing is that we can't be on the road, so I asked the individual already is that if you want to stay out here, it's perfectly fine. The cars have to be off the roadway, and you have to be off the roadway. So standing on this pavement here, if we want to get traffic going again, if you're standing on the pavement, we're not going to be able to do that because it's not safe to have traffic coming by here. So we get you into the ditch, that's what we want, okay? Just so we can keep the road open. They're down here working. They're not coming here.
As you can see, there's two guys over there. I don't know if you can see on this live stream, but right now there's a rifle on the back over there. Can you get that, sis?
You can leave here. Yep, you're not being detained. You can leave. It's over. Yep.
So right now, I'm going to continue into Bismarck. I'm just going to walk back up to my car. So you'll see right now everyone is off the road, at the side of the road, complying, peaceful, unarmed, water protectors, same ones you were watching the other night being brutalized with the water cannon, the tear gas, with the mace, percussion grenades, having scalps cut open. Okay guys, so right now I've got to go back to the car that I came in, but you've seen what's happened here today and how this is, so I ask you to share this out. I'll keep this short. Love you guys, thank you for sharing. I'll be back again with more live stream later on for sure. Take care, bye bye. Right now the border patrol are circling around.